Hey guys. Today has been a bigger tower moment than I thought. Not as in it was so overwhelming, but the realization and the breakthrough that came afterwards is what this video is about. And it was a reminder of something that is extremely important to me. And this piece of wisdom has completely revolutionized and changed my life. It has proven true to me time and time again since I've been testing it. Because you gotta test wisdom, right? Yeah. You have to test wisdom for yourself to know how true it is. That's how you teach the human mind. It's not just through hearing it, it's through practicing it. And this wisdom came pretty early and then really solidified throughout my awakening journey. When I realized that I was one with everyone and everything, I was source. When I realized I was consciousness and I could understand it or I could feel it, but I couldn't articulate it so well, and I knew one day I would be able to if I just stuck with it and built up my confidence. But when I knew that I was consciousness, that I was creating my reality, that ultimately what I believe to be true for myself is always true. And my heart center's going crazy. And that piece of wisdom is that in every single situation, I can choose love over fear. Because I'm creating the energy that goes out. So no matter what is happening, no matter what is going on, no matter how, from my mind, from my ego's perspective, how it looks, no matter how bad it looks, no matter how stressful it is, no matter how much anxiety there is, no matter how much fear there is, I know that the feeling of fear is telling me that I'm not seeing this correctly. I'm not seeing the loving perspective here, now. Sorry, I got a lot of energy going through me right now. And I'm like shaking right now. This has been, when I realized that, because I wanted to know how to simplify it. I knew that truth was always simpler and that we complicate things. We make things more complex. And there is a great complexity to everything that can be created because it's infinite, it's eternal, right? Of course it is. But truth is simple. If you have the choice, if you knew you had the choice in every single moment of your life to choose love or to choose fear, and from fear stems shame, guilt, regret, resentment, apathy, all of these things. And guess what comes from love? It's joy, it's peace, it's happiness, it's sadness too. There's sadness there too. But it's because of love that we ever feel sad. Because we miss someone. Or we miss, usually because we miss someone. You always can choose to look at things lovingly. And if you don't know how, you just ask for help. And you don't even have to ask another person for help. You can ask your heart, you can ask Source, God, your higher self. Any of these will do. You can ask the Ascended Masters for help. You can ask your guides for help. You can ask angels for help. You can ask whatever you know that is loving, that is of your highest good, for help. There are so many resources available to us, unseen. And when we align with them and ask them to help us, they love unconditionally. They will help you every single time. Ask and you shall receive. It is already given. And this is how I have found the confidence to be myself, to heal myself, to love myself. To know that that reality is so loving, that I have chosen all of this, that I have chosen to be me. And that's fucking beautiful. I am beautiful. And it's only because I needed to know the foundation of not even the foundation of how reality exists, right? But the foundation of how do I end my suffering? How do I love completely? How do I love like God loves? And I'm human, I am far from perfect. But I believe that I am perfect as I am. In every moment. In my worst moment, I am perfectly as I'm supposed to be in that moment. That's the level of faith, of trust, of love that holds everything together. That's how we forgive ourselves. That's how we heal ourselves. That's how we let everything that happened go. Everything was just a lesson because it's love. And yeah, tough love is a part of unconditional love, but realize that we are the ones who have been tough on ourselves. We are the ones who have made it difficult. We are the ones who resist. We are the ones who are distorted and delusional. But we are also the ones who can heal. We are the ones who have power within us, because that is how we were created. That is who we are. That is who we always have been and who we always will be. Love is what matters. Truth, your heart. Spiritual teachers have been saying it for so long. It wasn't a mystery. It wasn't meant to confuse us. Jesus' two most important commandments in the Bible, right? Love God as yourself. Yourself. You and God are one. And the second commandment, just as important as the first, love others as yourself. Therefore, God's love is our love, is unconditional love. To see God in everyone, literally. To see God in yourself, literally. To know that the divine is everyone and everything, that everything is sacred. Humanness is sacred. Everything we create, everything we do is sacred. There's no artificial. It's us. It is us. There is no artificial. When we choose love, when we choose to follow our hearts, when we choose to follow our passion, our joy, what feels right, when we take that leap of faith to just be that person, to desire to become that person, all of us can. Any of us can. Any of us in this moment can say, I don't fucking know what I'm doing. I don't know who I am. God, please show me. That's enough. That's enough to propel your journey. It's that loving of a universe, of an existence, of a reality, of everything. I love you guys.